I'm really excited about today's video because we're going to be taking a look at a brand new knife which was designed by my friend John from Wingman115. It is the Work Tough Gear Mount Laguna. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So as I said, I am really excited. My friend John Heffron, oh golly, I just cut my finger on this dadgum knife. My friend John Heffron from Wingman115 channel has designed a knife, and I'm really excited to show it to you. Man, and it's sharp, by the way. And just so we're clear, right up front, I bought this knife. John didn't send it to me. He probably would have if I'd asked him to send me one to hook me up. But I wanted to remove any possible question in your mind that maybe I'm gonna give this thing a buy because it's a friend of mine's knife or whatever because he sent it to me. Because he didn't. I bought it. This thing's about 90 bucks on Amazon. And it's collaboration. John designed the knife, and folks at Work Tough Gear built it, created it, and are selling it. And I'm hoping John gets some sort of a licensing fee or commission from this thing. But man, I just barely touched it, and I'm bleeding. It's stinking sharp. So by the way, when I did a video a while back about this $8 Harbor Freight survival knife, it was duller than dirt, and I had so many people just absolutely act like I was a complete idiot because I didn't sharpen that knife beforehand. My suspicion is that most of those comments were from people who had bought this knife, and so they want to make sure that, you know, they don't like it when somebody criticizes their purchasing decisions. I've learned so much about people from having a YouTube channel. But anyway, I digress as usual. So what I thought we'd do, I'm not in the old outdoor studios for Survival on Purpose headquarters, so we're going to do things a little bit differently. But if I can keep from bleeding all over everything, real quickly, I'm going to talk about the specs of this knife, show you the sheath, and then we'll get down to doing some of that knife stuff. But first, this word from one of our sponsors. This video is sponsored by my friends at Sportsman's Guide, where I've been a Buyers Club member for several years now. So what I thought I'd do is just tell you 4 benefits to being a Buyers Club member at Sportsman's Guide. First of all, Buyers Club members get a 5% discount on guns and ammo and 10% discount on most other products. Second of all, Buyers Club members get access to special members-only discounts called Bullseye Deals, which are even greater savings. Third, Buyers Club members get access to 4-pay installment plan, which allows you to pay for purchases over 150 bucks in 4 equal installments at 0 interest. Finally, Buyers Club members get free shipping on orders over 49 bucks, including ammo. So I really appreciate Sportsman's Guide being a channel sponsor, and I really encourage you to go check them out. I think you'll be glad you did. Okay, we are back, and again, I'm really excited to show you this knife. So first of all, let's just talk about the specs of the knife. We'll talk about the sheath, and then we'll get to doing some knife stuff. And I'll take you down to not the old stump top, but a stump top, and we'll take a look at this thing. We're probably going to balance test this one too, because we just about have to, don't we? Okay, so here is the Work Tough Gear Mount Laguna knife. It features a 4-inch long drop point blade of 1.9 inch thick Austrian Bowler K110 steel, which is pretty much D2 steel. It features a saber grind with a micro convex bevel on the edge. So just gonna that's gonna give you make it really easy to keep it sharp. The Rockwell hardness on this blade is 57 to 59. It's double tempered for toughness. The overall length of this knife is 8 1/4 inches. Features removable handle scales of textured G10, black G10 with some really cool looking red liners. The knife features a 90-degree spine. We'll be taking a look at that, and it's very nice. Bow drill divots on both sides of the removable handle. And again, the handle is removable, features some little Allen head Chicago screws, so that's going to make it really easy to keep it clean. It is a full tang knife, as you can see. Features a lanyard hole and a little bit of a satin finish. Again, the price on this knife is $89.90 on Amazon. That's the knife. The sheath is a taco style Kydex sheath with their version of a tech lock, and I'm getting blood everywhere. Nice little push button here. I've got this set up for scout carry, but it's you can do it any kind of carry you want. It snaps in really, really well, and I'll show you in a minute. We'll shake it out. It won't shake out really. And it's got a nice thumb push on it here to, and I'm bleeding on the stump. A nice thumb push here just to let you push it right out. So very nice there. So that's the knife and the sheath. Let me see if I can find a Band-Aid and we'll get to doing some of that knife stuff. Okay, we're gonna get a little ridiculous here because why not? By the way, the cut on my finger was so little it just wouldn't stop bleeding. So anyway, obviously this is not a chopper. It's a just a all-around hunting style camp knife, but you know, I want to try to be consistent with my testing. So got a piece of dead wood here, maybe 1.5 inches in diameter. Actually, we're going to get a little wide here, so we'll just go ahead and chop this thing out about right here. Just see how if it will chop. It's pretty thick. It's definitely not designed to be a chopper, but we'll just got a good edge on it. And I want to do this before I test the edge sharpness, because I've already determined that it's stinking sharp. But if you had to use this as a survival knife, then you might want to have to chop something small like this. You know, maybe you're trying to make yourself, I don't know, a slingshot. So, not bad there. Pretty good. So go ahead and chop this one about right here. Okay, so first of all, I just want to go ahead and show you. After chopping, my goodness, you see the hair on there? I'm sorry. Okay, I know. And just to show you, that edge is completely unharmed. Let's see if we can maybe carve a few feathers here. Get up here like so. You can see this better. Let me get some of that bark off of there. This is oak too, so it's not the best feather wood there is, but okay. Honestly, not too bad there. Look here. My goodness. By golly. So that thing is sharp. Let's see if it'll do something with this damp oak. Wow, like first try. There it goes. Okay, we're gonna put it out because we don't want to start a fire out here, but I gotta say, that's quite possibly the sharpest, best striking ferro rod edge I've ever seen. Just to show you how it does just scraping some wood. I mean, just look how quickly it scrapes that little bit of fuzz up there. Wow. This is not even fat wood. Just look at that. Would you just look at it? Pretty stinking cool. And just to show you, not even fat wood. I mean, just, wow. Go out. Okay. Don't really have anything to baton. Well, you know what? We got to, right? We got a baton. We got to do some batoning. Let me find something to baton, to bang on it with. We'll do a little cross batoning. How about that? I don't have anything really to split. Just go ahead and get crazy with it, right? Why not, right? So we'll just bang this thing here. See if we can chop it in two and get ourselves something to split. How about this? We'll do it right here. We'll try this. I have no doubt it's going to work fine. It's a stinking big old thick blade with a saber grind. How you like my baton? There's one. I'm beating the heck out of it, I know that. right. By golly, I think that's pretty good. But we got to go above and beyond. So there's no implication of impropriety because I was giving John a break because it's his knife. Got a big old knot there. Watch this. I'm banging on down. One more time. Just like that, see? So look right through the knot. All right, dadgummit. Okay, see that? Right through that knot, and that knot, and absolutely still shaving hair. Okay, so as you can see, we are not at the state-of-the-art cutting-edge knife testing facility at Survival on Purpose Worldwide headquarters, but we do need to test the balance of this fixed blade knife, so we're going to go old school. That was close. Okay, just to keep from incurring the wrath of the tree huggers, we're going to call this thing balanced, but I gotta say, I like this knife a lot. Okay, let's wrap this up. So, first of all, as I said, I bought this. John didn't send it to me. He probably would have, but I wanted to buy it just to minimize as much as possible any appearance of bias or favoritism, because John's a friend of mine, straight up. With that being said, I like this knife a lot, and if you think I'm biased, I don't care, because I like the knife. Real quickly, just a couple of features I think really make this thing click for me. First of all, the handle is just very, very comfortable. It's just, it feels good in my hand. It fits my hand perfectly. This little kind of sort of a choil here, it's more just like a little index for your finger. It works for me, and it does a really good job. This thing just feels good in your hand. It feels usable. I like the blade shape. I think it looks good. I really like the sharpened spine, and I really like this I like this saber grind with the micro convex bevel. The saber grind lets you have a pretty wide spine on this thing, so it does give it a little bit of a wedge if you need to do some kind of a batoning or splitting type stuff. But the convex micro bevel gives it a lot of, I think it's a really strong edge bevel, and it's also it's gonna make it, I think, pretty easy to keep sharp. I like the steel, the D2 style steel, semi-stainless. I like the bow drill divots, although who knows if I'll be any more successful with them than with any other bow drill stuff I've tried. It's just a nice knife, and it feels good. I think it's a good size, good medium size, and I like the sheath. I'm not a big fan of Tech-Lock style stuff. I do think it gives you a lot of versatility, and it works. But the sheath itself, this thing just snaps in here. And let me just show you. I said I was going to show you this. Okay, if you believe me, it stays in there pretty stinking good, but this little thumb push on there makes it really easy to get it out. So, and it's even got a little drain hole. I didn't show you that little drain hole on the bottom there. So, I got to say, I think John at Wingman115 created a really, really nice knife at the price of under $100, like 90 bucks. Work Tuff Gear is in Taiwan. Taiwan has a good reputation for making good steel and good knives. I think this steel is actually Austrian, but they have a good reputation for making good knives. Anyway, that's the Work Tuff Gear Wingman115 knife, the Mount Laguna. And if you're looking for a really very functional, very well-made knife at under $100 that I think will do pretty much any task you need to do, and it's pretty well balanced too. You might want to check this one out. I'll put a link to this in the video description below. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday, sometimes random videos throughout the week. And if you don't want to miss a single one, I invite you to subscribe to my weekly email newsletter at survivalonpurpose.com/subscribe, because YouTube has been pretty slack about notifying people, is what I'm hearing. So Every week I'll send you an email with all the videos and news and possibly some contest details from time to time for subscribers only. So if you're not a subscriber, you'll miss out on those. So anyway, thanks for all your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.